So we suggest to people to clean that mass airflow. Make sure it stays clean. And if it is staying clean, the sensor itself can fail. But you're exactly opposite of most people. Most people say, I've got PO173, 174, this thing is showing lean or rich on both banks. They're just assuming the oxygen sensors are bad, so they're putting oxygen sensors in, and like, it still does it. You've got a bad mass airflow sensor, or you got a hole in the tube between the mass airflow sensor and the engine intake manifold, or you have the intake manifold gaskets, because it is a 3 express. So,
is it a 4.8 or which motor you got?
5.3.
okay.
Same thing. Just small, bigger.
What I want you to do is you got to put a scanner on this with the complete data. And with the engine warm, you're going to get yourself a can carburetor cleaner, and you're going to spray around those intake gaskets and watch to see if the fuel fumes change. And I say warm because if it's set in the code when it's warm, there obviously is a problem with the leaking. And most people are like, well, I'm going to leak when it's cold. So he's not setting the code. It's cold, it's warmed up, it closed loop, it's setting the code. So if your fuel fumes start changing a lot, you got to put some intake gaskets on, because it's like having a leak in that tube between the intake and the mass airflow sensor. And it can also have bad oxygen sensors. You know, they're good 80 to 140, 50,000 miles, they start to fail. I just had one yesterday that had 2 bad oxygen sensors, but that was because it had an engine that had some head issues and it was leaking coolant down into the engine and causing this problem.
Especially if you've had a problem and the oxygen sensors were good, then you have the problem, then they go bad in the meanwhile.
Read your deck. You've got 4 sensors. If the front 2 are, like, let's say, stuck really low, they're under 500, which means it's lean, over 500 is rich. If they're stuck really low, like 80, 90, 100, and they stay there all the time, but your back sensors are going around, flipping all over like a fish out of water, you know, they're like 900, they're 20, they're 500, they're 7, they're going back and forth. Those 2 sensors are telling you the truth. The front ones are lying to you. Or if it's exactly opposite, the back ones are